Guten Abend. Epische Musik vorbei und jetzt geht's los. Erstmal wappnen. Ich glaube, wir werden jetzt direkt wieder in den Kampf geschmissen. Der Boden glitscht. Das ist ein bisschen unfair. Autsch. Ich will nicht.
I was just a lass. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Ich war das nicht. Ich wollte das überhaupt nicht. Ew. 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 Ew.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Wow, ich bin gleich tot. Warum habe ich bei R nichts zu essen liegen? Okay, das ist eine Falle. Tot. Tod und Verderben. Warum habe ich auf R kein Essen liegen? Tor. Warum habe ich da kein Essen liegen? Wo ist mein Essen hin? Warum hat das alles nur so wenig Duration? 15. Grilled Chicken. Fisch. Kartoffeln, was machen die eigentlich? Die machen nur 10. So, auf den Tisch und so. Ich habe Vitality Regeneration und das brauche ich. So.
I was just a lass. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence. Not bad.
Ach, Detlef, ich will dich doch gar nicht bekämpfen. Es tut mir alles so leid. Hilfe!
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Wie kann ich ihn treffen? Was muss ich tun? Hilfe! Okay, ich habe ihm die Flügel abgeschlagen. Ew. Der sieht irgendwie aus wie Stranger Things. Genau oder so. Ja, das macht jetzt nicht so viel Sinn, weil ich ihm das Black Blood draufgetan. Ew! Ew, was zur... Ew! Was ist dieses Spiel? Ew! Oh Gott, es tut mir leid. Was zur Hölle? Ich bin vergiftet.
Prepare to die, Witcher!
Ich wusste nicht, dass Vampire so viele Formen haben können. Ich auch nicht. Und es ist verdammt eklig. Und ich finde hier gerade alles... Warum habt ihr mich zu dieser Entscheidung gezwungen? Hallo Karin. Ich habe nicht mitgekriegt. Ich bin voll... Gehst du weg hier, du Idee... Was, bei welcher Entscheidung sind wir gerade? Wir sind bei den Konsequenzen der letzten Entscheidung. Hilfe! Hilfe! You cannot do that now. Okay. Ew, du wolltest ins... Nein! Das war überhaupt nicht meine Idee! Alles ist furchtbar! Hilfe! Irgendwas kommt auf mich zu! Das musst du auch gehabt haben, Karin, ja. Oh Gott, was war das? Lecker Schmecker. Mhm. Es tut mir furchtbar leid für die nicht vorhandene Trigger Warning. Okay. Ew. Und jetzt sperren wir ihn unten in Teschemutna in diesen Käfig ein, oder was?
Leave him to me. Be gone. I can't let... I insist.
Ja, das ist Vampirangelegenheit und da halten wir uns jetzt raus. Es hieß ja irgendwie nur ein Higher Vampire kann einen anderen Higher Vampire töten, ne? Oh Gott. Detlef tut mir so leid. Und suddenly nackt. Detlef. Und Regis hat seinen besten Freund verloren. Oder so. Das war eine Scheißentscheidung. Wieso hast du dich nur so entschieden? Viola, du kannst mich jetzt hier nicht zu gaslighten, dass ich die Entscheidung getroffen habe. Ich habe diese Entscheidung nicht getroffen. Warum kriege ich jetzt so ein scheiß Outfit?
Smashing ensemble. You wear it well. Shut up. I look like a twit.
Ja.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite
Ich lass mich nicht
robes cover
gaslighten.
only deficiencies in beauty,
I
never
refuse.
refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly
Doch.
feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Er sieht auch richtig scheiße aus an ihm.
Nothing one can't get
Das ist überhaupt nicht seine
accustomed to.
Farbe.
Now,
Ein Versuch
be
was
so
wert.
kind
Nein!
as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire.
Der sieht
The
trotzdem nicht gut
Duchess
aus an ihm.
cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud.
Doch.
Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form.
Die kannst du mir auch direkt ans Schwert hängen, dann kann ich es ihr zurückgeben.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Can sense that philosophical mood coming on.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides,
tut mir
I've
so
no need
leid.
for a new outfit if I shall not
Habt
attend
ihr
the
halt
ceremony.
Rasierklingen unterm Arm?
Because unlike
Nee, das
you,
sind die
I don't
Muskeln.
have to. I
Mein
shall begin
Bizeps
to
ist so
pack my
groß, dass ich meine
belongings
Arme
instead.
nicht an den Körper legen
Trust
kann.
you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance.
Ja.
Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them.
Wer kann
Ask
das
the
nur
messenger who delivered
sein?
my invitation to the ceremony.
Ich tippe mal
Siana's
auf
in
Anna
Paris.
Henrietta.
Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef. Perhaps we missed something.
Huh. How do you know the bootblack delivered the letters?
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend.
Ja, da hatten wir ja drüber
I'd
gesprochen.
observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course,
Richtig.
the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
Ja.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue loosening, but ultimately he spoke.
Guck
He
an.
admitted he'd handed Detlef the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done.
Keine Ahnung, ob es die
Yes.
richtige Entscheidung ist.
It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due.
Wenn ich jetzt zu dem
Or
Bootblack
if
gehe,
you will
ist es
first
bestimmt hinterher
destroy
dreckig.
it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Ich bin immer vorsichtig. Soll ich gucken? Nee, alles gut.
It's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing?
Nee, ich look schon
Dirty boots
Spiffing.
are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Wehe, du machst
Then I
meinen
shall take
Anzug
advantage as well.
dreckig.
A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Oh Gott, die Schuhe sehen furchtbar aus.
A fine slogan.
Oh.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it.
Also die Schuhe sehen echt...
How'd you get
Nein.
those letters?
beggars brought them.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
Nee, das stimmt.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember
Glaub ich
anything
dir.
else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all.
Handwerklich wunderschöne Schuhe, nur nicht der passende Fuß.
Oh,
Definitiv.
I know. They all had no home.
Mua.
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus
Seine
now and
Augen.
tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Okay.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Loot. erstmal den... erstmal den Bootplug bestehlen. Wunderschön. Pomp in Strange Circumstance. Das ist ein Lied, das ich immer gehasst habe.
A smashing place we have. Eh?
You've to move your
Wine
little
by
camp
the
elsewhere,
bell.
got it?
Peace and quiet.
This is a decent
Love
district.
with you.
We need no filth folk bumming about.
Aha.
There's no need to raise your voices. Let's keep our calm.
Our calm is exactly what you disturb. Your vagrants bring pestilence. Take work from honest folk and sponge off ducal relief.
My folk do not harm a soul. And they've nowhere else to go.
Let me
We
live.
don't give a flying fart.
Seid ihr fertig? Kann ich rein? Hi.
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Will you know?
Calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all
Sehe ich
out.
aus, als wäre ich
Our
flea-ridden?
patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Arschloch.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why.
Look, Ballard.
Das klang gerade so ein bisschen wie ein Versuch von Geralt, reasonable zu sein.
We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves?
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell
Yeah.
yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us on our own turf.
Is it?
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Kann ich nicht hier Axi drauf tun? Och! Mein schönes Outfit wird doch dreckig. So.
All right. I can take a hint.
Hint? Das war kein Hint.
Time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going
Nette
elsewhere, were we
Leute.
to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
Okay. Das ist eine ziemlich einfache.
Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot
Lösung.
black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Okay.
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Der hat aber auch noch nicht so viele gute Meals gegessen, der Kerl mit seinen Zähnen.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Es ist so spät. Ich verpasse doch meine Medaillenüberreichung.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Ne, beschämtes Weggucken.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you.
Freshy. Was ist denn das für ein Name?
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the feast.
Ah, das ist doch ein Ehrenmann hier.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
Ja, die
You
kann dir
ought
nichts
to
mehr tun.
heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
So sieht's aus.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Okay. Blutige Hand. Und wer ist es?
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa.
Sag ich doch.
We underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Ja, weil die keine Compassion hat für sie.
Judging by
Das war
this,
doch jetzt klar.
Dettlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Ja.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Ja, und Detlef ist umsonst gestorben.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Ja.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes,
Nee.
and yes.
Revenge.
All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Think it's a good idea. Keine Ahnung, das ist bestimmt so eine Entscheidung jetzt, wo sie sich wieder versöhnen könnten. Wenn ich es nicht verkacke. Was mir eigentlich scheißegal ist, weil ich will, dass beide sterben. Ich bin böse. Ich bin böse.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her.
Ja.
But I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to
Die
protect
hätte
her
das
subjects
so
from a
sehr
criminal.
verdient.
One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue.
Okay.
I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage.
Besides,
Tut mir
I
leid.
vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind. But I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence.
Ich auch nicht.
She treated Dettlaff cruelly.
Caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Okay.
And hungry.
Wer redet mit mir? Irgendwer redet mit mir. So. Optional. Talk to Siana. Wo ist Siana? Da. Das ist ein schönes Viertel hier, aber sollte nicht eigentlich die Stadt ziemlich zerstört sein? Das war doch alles kaputt hier. Die haben doch nicht innerhalb von einem Tag aufgeräumt. Das ist wunderschön, wie er in seinem furchtbar hässlichen Anzug rennt. Hundi! Ist wirklich viel zu ordentlich irgendwie. Schon, ne? Hier hat's ganz doll gebrannt und Zeug wurde kaputt geschossen und alles ist heil. Klopf, klopf. Okay. Interessant, dass ich da einfach so reingehen kann.